Booked, the bookstore education podcast brought to you by the American Booksellers Association. This episode is part of our Bookseller Lightning Talk series, in which booksellers present short talks on tech tools, organizational strategies, communication methods, or innovations they've made in their stores. First up, we have Morgan Haywood-Joy from Greenlight Bookstore in New York, and Morgan's going to be talking about community outreach. So take it away.
Awesome. Hey, everyone. And thanks so much for asking me to be part of this. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in as soon as I can share my screen. Community outreach. Yes. So I am Morgan and I work at Greenlight Bookstore. So we're located in Brooklyn, New York, in a densely populated area. We're a mid-sized store with a staff of about 15 to 20. So among that number, we have booksellers, e-commerce booksellers, event hosts, and multiple managers and coordinators. So we're really big, a lot of departments, I would say. I am the training and scheduling manager who started as a store manager. And since I've joined Greenlight, my main focus has always been to make sure the community that we serve is directly reflected in our stores. And due to our location and staff size, though, I will say that not everything that I'm going to talk about may be one size fit all. So that's something just to keep in mind. All right, so displays. Displays is a great way to connect with the community you serve and broaden your reach. So you can craft your displays to whatever heritage or culture is celebrated that month. So for us, something that I did when I was a store manager was I created a year-long calendar, and it listed out every single heritage month, every culture that was celebrated month by month. And luckily, our store has a lot of space for that display. So as you see, I have pictures of like our Read with Pride display, our Read Caribbean, and really anything that connects with the community. I really wanted folks who were coming into our store to be able to say like, oh, wow, I see myself in these displays, or I see myself represented. And I feel like as a bookstore and as being integral to the community, it's really important that we represent those who are coming in. And also like outside of like the heritage and culture displays, we also do like little back to school displays. We do like spooky season. We have summer sips. I know currently we have one that's called We Are the Meats. So that one is mainly like cookbooks and barbecuing, but also it's cannibal books. So bear with me. It's weird to say it, but that display is doing really well. It has a lot of like kind of spooky horror theme. And it's great to see the folks who like turn out and who connect to that display. So yeah. Sidewalk sales. So this is a great way to sell lightly damaged items at deep discounts while also catching the eye of folks who are just passing by. So it's a great opportunity to reach new customers. And also it's a great way for us to tie percentage of our sales to local organizations. So for us, something that we do is anytime we had a sidewalk sale, most notably last year, we connected it with this organization that was local to the neighborhood that really focused on literacy with school-aged children. Something else that we do is partnering with local organizations. So we'll organize with the Girl Scouts for that troop in that neighborhood, and also doing voter registration drives, which is something new that we're going to be doing starting, I believe we're going to do it in our September sidewalk sale. So again, connecting with the community, focusing on what the issues are right now. You know, we're in a huge election year, so really making sure we're getting folks involved and having that opportunity who wouldn't otherwise like come into the store. They're seeing us out in the streets, and we always play music as well, so it's a full vibe. All right, and interns. So this is something new, so I'm really happy. It's a project that the owner of the store allowed me to like massage my way into the store, but it's a great way for novice workers to gain experience in the workspace. So on an individual level, it gives the interns experience to gain skills like customer service, cash handling, and effective problem solving. On an organizational level, the company saves on labor, thus saving on payroll as well. So it's honestly a win-win, and it's really a great way for whether it be like high school students or whatnot, or just those who just don't have that much experience in the retail space or just really have a love for books to get that type of experience. How we did it was we joined forces with an alternative school who also had a paid internship program. So I heard about them just through the grapevine. I was like, that'll be a really great opportunity. We have a spot open up for the summer. It's from June to August. And this intern is able to just really integrate themselves in the workplace. And they found a new appreciation for the business also. Like, people are amazed by how many books we sell, how much books cost in general. So it's really fun just giving them the opportunity, honestly, because based off of them, they didn't think that this was a space that they would ever like travel into. So I'm really happy that they found their community with us. Galleys and advanced reader copies, ARCs. So we often get shelves and shelves of galleys, many that go untouched. So to combat this, we donate boxes of galleys to nonprofit organizations and alternative schools. Many of the alternative schools lack the funding that public schools regularly receive, but by donating galleys, they're able to build their library and students get exclusive reads, which we all love. Again, I guess my main one is always just dealing with like the alternative schools or any schools that really reach out because they're just usually so underserved. And it's really great because they're able to build that library to get those exclusive books. And honestly, the other alternative with us would just be for us to like recycle them. But instead, this way it goes to great use, which we all love. And your greatest asset, use your space. So using the store for town hall meetings. So depending on how big your store is, you can hold town hall meetings. So not only is it a great way to bring visibility to your store, but it creates a space for those in the community to gather and speak on issues that directly affect their community. Also just partnerships. So a great partnership that we have been doing is our second annual Juneteenth celebration. And that way we have used our space to amplify Black creatives, Black authors, Black just like businesses in general for the purpose of just generating the Black dollar and making sure the focus is back on those Black businesses. It started out very small last year with just 15 folks showing up. And this year we had about 50 to 60. So just using our space in that way is, it's just another way we can give back to the community and allowing them to know, like, you are welcome into this space. We want you here. Use this how you need to, And again, we get to highlight those authors. We teamed up with Legacy Lit of Hachette, which was an awesome imprint. And it was just a really great event overall. Yeah. So that is my spiel and my pitch on community outreach. So thank you very much, y'all.
Thank you for listening to Book to the Bookstore Education Podcast, brought to you by the American Booksellers Association. Don't forget to subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app. Additional educational resources can always be found on the ABA website at www.bookweb.org. Happy reading!